Boom! Back in action. Been a hot minute since I put out any videos. Unlike everybody else, I'm not going to throw out a bunch of excuses as to why I haven't been making videos. I just honestly haven't felt like it, and that's why I haven't done it. That's just me being straight up. Again, no excuses. Just simply didn't feel like it. But I'm getting back onto the grind of putting out YouTube videos now, so should be coming out on a regular basis moving forward. Now, I do want to give an update as to kind of what has been going on in the past couple months. The last videos I released, I was in prep. I want to say somewhere in the 10 to 12 week out range when I stopped making videos. And I know I touched on getting wisdom tooth surgery in one of my last videos. So just continuing to build on that and give you context over the last few months. I was going to do a regional show to qualify for nationals, and then the goal was go to nationals, get a pro card. Now, the surgery came in and it didn't affect my physique negatively. I did have to take some time off the gym, but as far as like setting me back in the diet and making it so that I wouldn't be stage ready in time, that didn't happen. What was really the barrier there was the financial aspect. So I had put aside a large amount of money to basically compete at regionals and compete at nationals. All the traveling that's involved for that, all the food prep, all the tanning, all the registrations, it adds up to a lot of money. So I had that set aside. Now, this emergency surgery came out of nowhere, obviously emergency surgery. And basically all that money plus some extra had to go towards this surgery, despite having dental insurance and full medical coverage and all that kind of stuff. It's just medical expenses are crazy expensive in the United States. So as I continued dieting down after getting the surgery and recovering from the surgery, it became apparent that my physique was not at the pro level. Now, that didn't mean that I didn't make a ton of progress. I'm going to throw up a video of basically where I stopped my prep at, so you guys can kind of get some context as to where the physique was at. But this is where the physique was at. You'll see it somewhere on the screen here. I'm sitting at like 192, 193 pounds. So anywhere from 12 to 14 pounds away from stage weight. And this is where the prep ended. Now, the reason that it ended, again, it was not because of the body composition or being behind on prep. It was because of the financial aspect. All the money that I had set aside, I had now basically put into this emergency expense that I didn't see coming. And as I dieted down, it became apparent that that physique was not a pro level physique. Now, could I have still done the regional show and then went to nationals? Yes, I could have. I still had enough money to go do those things. Would it have been the smartest financial decision? Not really. Would it have made me homeless or anything like that? No, absolutely not. However, my goal going into nationals is to get a pro card. I'm not going to nationals just to compete. So if I already spent this money I didn't expect to spend, and then I was going to spend the money I expected to spend on top of that, plus I was going to nationals knowing that I wasn't going to win, it's kind of a lose-lose situation. So the decision was made ultimately to just end prep. Now, even after that decision, I did keep on dieting, which is where, again, you're seeing the physique there. I kept dieting to put myself in a good position to go into the off season to have a very productive, long runway for this off season, which I'm currently in right now, and I'll touch on. But that is ultimately why the prep was ended. The current situation now is I am in my off season. I think this is week 7 of my off season. So prep has ended a little bit ago now, and the off season is going really, really good. The plans moving forward for that are basically just to do what I did last off season, just continue adding as much muscle as possible. And then I will compete in 2026. Again, barring any kind of crazy expense that comes out of nowhere, which I don't see happening again. Plus, in 2026, I'm very, very confident that I will have built the level of muscle that is going to be required to become a pro and to win a national level show. So, if I can put, from what you're seeing, right, or what you saw on the screen there, if I can put anywhere from 8 to 10 pounds of muscle on top of that right there, I should have a extremely good shot of turning pro at nationals. And that's really just the goal moving forward. So from here, all the videos that I'm going to be releasing are going to be me in my off season, just taking you through that, showing you basically what I showed you before, just documenting my training, doing full days of eating. I may try to include some more of my, everyday life in there, just to kind of give you guys a little bit more insight or perspective onto what I do outside of bodybuilding, because the way that I release videos now, or even on my Instagram, all you see is bodybuilding. So it probably seems like that is all I do, but it's a very, very small part of my life overall. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a quick update there. So I just want to keep this video pretty short. So I'm going to wrap it up here. In the description below, I will put my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me there will also be an email for coaching services if anybody is interested in that. That's one thing as well that I'm probably going to be talking about a little bit more. It's something that I never talk about, is my coaching, but it's something that I'm really passionate about. And as cringe as I think it is about talking about your coaching and like advertising your coaching, to a degree you have to do it, because if I don't talk about my coaching or working with clients and stuff like that, well, nobody knows that I do it, and it's something that I would really like to do that full time. Like that's my dream job, and yeah, if I don't talk about it, nobody knows that I offer that. As cringe as it is, I'm going to try to advertise that a little bit more. But yeah, enough of that. All links and related stuff will be in the description below. Gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.